Hey y'all, I have a video ready to release, all except for a few things. I was expecting to release it this weekend, but hey, the reality is there's a few things short on it. I do want to say on this video here, there's some people I want to address and how people's feelings, what you say, how it affects others. And I also want to address this wind noise and the traffic noise. You know what that reminds me? Well, old bobblehead, Peoria dude, whatever you want to call him. I still like calling him Peoria dude because that's what I remember him by. But bobblehead Homestead is a great name to go with. He used to always say, and he still says it from time to time, don't forget your wind filter. And I feel like that's probably what y'all's hearing right now because of the breeze coming across the field from the campground across the street, blowing right on up there. I'm sure you're getting that noise. And I do want to give a shout out for Peoria dude. I tell you what, he has a Bobblehead Homestead, great channel. If you subscribe him, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. I know his fans are not disappointed. He has great content, dude. So I'm not a shout out channel, but I just got to say a few things on this. And while I'm giving shout outs for channels, there's one channel I just want to say that really has extremely disappointed, and disappointed me. A channel that has really bothered me right from the get-go. I tell you what, this channel, I used to really dig them, but they did one thing that just kind of chapped my butt. You know how one person can say just one phrase, one small phrase, and you ruin your reputation? Yeah, that's what happened to me. This one channel ruined my reputation and has taken half my enjoyment away from me on YouTube. That guy that I'm talking about, came here to my home place, visited me, stopped here to visit, and spent a few days here on his journey as he was moving back to Missouri to set up his homestead. And he's the one that flat ruined my reputation. I'm really irritated with him over that because I had a reputation that I was damn proud of. He started telling people that I was a cool dude, that I was actually a likable dude, and I was actually a nice guy. Hey Rocky, how could you do this to me, dude? You've taken half the enjoyment away from me on YouTube. I loved it when people thought I was a dick. Things have changed. I don't know what to say. But there's still a few people, folks, outside of Rocky Book Homestead. I think he's changed his channel name. I'll try to find these channel names and I'll try to remember to put them in the descriptions below. But if I fail to do that, please remind me in the comments below. Even though I don't answer comments usually very often, I do read them, and I do need that memory because I'm an old man. I forget these things, and I do want to give these folks a shout out. Maybe I shouldn't give Rocky Brook a shout out. He's the one that ruined my reputation, telling everybody that I was actually a nice guy. Ken, you're a dick. But let's really get down to the task that really is at hand tonight. I did a live stream earlier today, and a really good friend of mine had the respect and the honor to let me know that the live stream that I did earlier, I did not end it properly, and it was still ongoing. So of course there was probably a black screen going on and on and on. And this good friend of mine, that some people despise, and yeah, he is kind of a dick, if you will. I'm talking about Fat Boy. Yeah, he's irritating at times. But I'll tell you what, that boy sure can soak down the suds, and he knows how to cook up a mean diaper. Yeah, well, I think he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, he cooks up a mean cuisine there. That diaper looked like it was fully loaded. But anyway, enough of that boy. That guy had the courage and the not the courage. That's probably the wrong word. But he had the respect to call me up and tell me my live stream was still going. Even though I left it, nobody else left me a comment saying, "Hey, it's still going. It's still going." Oh yeah, they left it in the live stream, but how am I going to get those comments on in there? I left the live stream. I'm not there. So you think I'm sitting there reading the comments that it's still going? Hell no, I'm gone. But that boy, I gotta give him a thumbs up, dude. Thank you for giving me a shout out and saying, "Hey, dude, it's still going." So I went in there and shut it on down. But when I went in to shut it on down, this is where you women come into play. This is where all you women come into play, folks. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, this is where women stands in this video. I went in there. I opened up that live stream. I found it. I went in there. I had to re-enter the live stream. Then I had to shut it on down and hit end the live stream. It's freaking complicated, folks. I'm sorry. It's complicated for a hillbilly like me. I mean, I'm talking about rocket science-y to shut down StreamYard. You have to go over here and say end stream, end stream. You have to end streams like 3, 4, 5 times. It's retarded. I mean, you shut down to click end stream. It should be over with. But I go on in there and I do the end screen, end screen, end screen. But then I go back and I look in chat. And what do I start reading? Oh man, I was so hurt. Folks, I'm telling you, it hit me to the heart. It really does. And I want to talk about that. About how you women affect us men. You really do hit us to the heart. And I'm going to explain that. You really did hit me right here. Right here. Now there is this one girl, sweet lady, lovely lady. I mean, a great gal. I don't know why it is she likes to hang out in Iron Dog's chat room. Iron Dog 63. Y'all make sure you take note of these names in case I forget to put the channel links in the descriptions. You know, these names are very searchable, every single one of them. You'll be able to find them if I don't get it in the descriptions. But how this lovely woman has gotten linked up with the disgusting know-it-all Iron Dog 63, I have no idea. But she's my girlfriend. She is. And she declared that. She has declared me that more than one time, several times. Hey, this is my boyfriend. You leave him alone. Now, I do need to put in parentheses here, quote unquote, folks. Seriously, I'm happily married. She's happily married. There's nothing going on. So, we're past that part. But she's my girlfriend, folks. Don't pick on her. Brenda, I love you, sweetheart. You're a great gal. And hey, give Tom a man hug for me, okay? But you see, what I'm trying to get at is Brenda, she knows how to treat a man and make them feel like they're somebody. That they're loved and that there's something special. That's who Brenda's about. But then there's this evil woman. Oh my goodness. And you know what disgusts me is Rick has fell for her. Says she's the lord of his channel. She's the queen of his nest. Well, I don't know how she's treating you on your channel, Rick. And I'm referring to Picker Rick 1. But I'm telling you about how she has treated me there, Rick. And I'll tell you what, that evil woman is vindictive. I mean, she is vindictive. You hear me? Vindictive. She's an evil woman. Mark my word on that. And I'm going to prove my point here. When I went in to shut down that channel, you know what the last comment was that I read on my channel that I forgot to shut down because I didn't dot my I's and T's and stuff. I didn't cross my T's. You know what that evil woman said? That evil woman. She said, this is what happens when you ain't going to school and you fail school when you do go to school. Go to school, folks. Don't be like this freaking punk. Don't be like this idiot, because this is what happens to you if you don't go to freaking school. Well, Sandra, I just got to say, you know what? It's all them college-educated folks in the world that has screwed up our nation and the world. And you're telling them, don't drop out of school. Well, folks, I'm telling you, it's them evil, educated folks on out there, like Sandra, that's trying to brainwash you into thinking that, hey, you know what, education is the way to go. Folks, I'm telling you all, don't listen to the likes of women like Sandra. They will scar you in for life. She hit me to the core. It just killed me, folks. I tell you what, I was about ready to bawl. It hurt. I'm like, I was about ready to get on the phone and call up Big Steve Enterprise, or Entertainment rather, Big Steve Entertainment. I was ready to call him and say, dude, hold me, cuddle me. I'm so sorry, dude. She hurt me so bad. Folks, I gotta tell you, you women out there, you touch our hearts in ways that you don't know. And Sandra, that was so evil and so hurtful of you. I am so hurt. I ache. I cry. I'm so sorry, you know, that I made you feel this way, Sandra, that you felt like I was so ignorant and not worthwhile of giving the respect in life. I just don't know what to say, Sandra. It hurts. Remember that, women. When you talk to us men, we're sensitive. We may come off as this tough guy, but you know what? Your words hurt. They do. I'm so sorry. But it really does. It hurts to the heart. It hits me right here, folks. It really does hurt. But folks, quite honestly, just remember, if the girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me. And if they don't find you handy like me, well, just pray that they find you. And Sandra, you keep on searching, hon. I love you. Y'all have a good one. Bye.